This dog couldn't control its excitement after reuniting with its grandparents. The diver and the little fish hadn't seen each other in months. The parrot was reunited with its owner after 9 months in treatment. This lioness has not seen her adoptive mother for 6 months. The meeting of two friends after 1 month apart. Reuniting the family with their missing cat after 3 months of searching. All I have is myself at the end of the day. Monkey's first meeting with his adoptive parents after 2 years of separation. Elephants haven't seen their human daddy for 3 months. The happy reunion of two friends after a month apart. Baby elephant hasn't seen his human daddy for 3 months. The reunion of the young lion with a friend after a year of separation. This affectionate goat waits every day to meet his owner. The reunion of the bird with its savior after 2 years of separation. The penguin happily runs to his grandma, whom he hasn't seen for 5 months. This donkey has been waiting to meet its best friend for a month. This little monkey hasn't seen his human friend in 8 months. A cute daily ritual of meeting to best friends. The reunion of a pack of wolves with their human parents after 2 years of separation. This monkey is happy to be reunited with his human mom after 3 months of separation. Baby kangaroo reunited with owner who had been on a long journey. Goat hasn't seen his adoptive dad in a year. The reunion of a young lioness with her human mom after 8 months of separation. This baby penguin happy to see his rescuer. The cheetah hasn't seen his adoptive dad for 3 months. This bear hasn't seen his human dad in 6 months. The first meeting of two friends after 2 months of separation. The reunion of the elephant and his owner after a year. The reunion of a monkey and its human mom after 6 months of separation. This elephant is happy to meet its best friend after 2 months. The first meeting of a girl and her dog after a year of separation. Down. Tiger hasn't seen its human best friend for 6 months. The reunion of the lions with their savior after 2 years of separation. Baby elephant hasn't seen its human daddy for 2 weeks. The monkey reunited with adoptive parents after 3 years. The eagle hasn't seen his human dad in 11 months. The donkey waited over a year to meet his best friend. I have is myself. But the fish remembered its diver friend after 6 months apart. This monkey had been waiting for months to meet its best friend. The turkey hadn't seen its owner in a year. Koala reunited with zookeeper after 3 months. The rhino hasn't seen his adopted dad in 9 months. The joyful hyena had waited 6 months for this encounter. The woman surprised her dog after 2 years apart. The koala's reunion with its best friend after 7 months. This draft hasn't seen its adoptive mom in over a year. The reunion of 2 old friends after months apart. The goat is always happy to meet its adoptive moth. The monkeys haven't seen their rescuer in 2 years. These kitten and dog haven't seen their adoptive mom in 2 months. The monkey had been waiting to meet his grandma for 6 months. The reunion of a pig with his owner after a year of separation. The boars haven't seen their human mom in 5 months. The reunion of 2 friends after a year apart. The deer waited 7 months to meet his savior. The best friends reunited after 2 months of separation. The girl never hoped to see her dog again, and now she's found her dog. The man's first wish after surgery was to see his horses. The lion was reunited with his rescuer after 5 years. Ask This Girl has been waiting 2 months for this meeting. Baby chimpanzee hasn't seen his best friend in 4 months. The best friends reunited after 9 months apart. Baby chimpanzee hasn't seen its human mom in 10 days. Cheetah and girl meet after 3 months of separation. The guy thought he would never see his lost dog again. The elephants haven't seen their best friend in over a year. Monkey had been waiting for this meeting for 7 months. This young guy saw his lost dog after 3 months. The cow waited all summer to meet its owner. Wildcat reunited with best friend after 5 months. This blind dog named Milo sensed its owner's presence. Baby bear hasn't seen its adoptive dad in 3 months. The swan's reunion with its best friend in 6 months. The The dog reunited with vet who saved its life. Wildcat hasn't seen its adoptive dad in 7 months. The dog has been waiting over a month to meet its owner. The lion reunited with his rescuer after 7 years. The parrot hasn't seen his human dad in 5 months. The dogs waited over a year to meet their military owner. This kitten hasn't seen its adoptive family in 3 months. The moose reunited with its rescuer after 2 years of separation. To best friends meet after 6 months apart. Expectations Part 2. Beamers cheerfully greet the human friend they haven't seen in 6 months. The tiny dogs have been waiting almost a year for their owner. From a business trip. The baby orangutan reunited with its adoptive dad after 3 months of separation. The dog reunited with its owner after 2 years of separation. This cat saw a video of its owner who passed away a few months ago. These two buddies haven't seen each other all summer. This puppy reunited with adoptive mom after 4 months of separation. The horse checked on its owner during his long-term treatment. The wolves had been waiting to meet their savior for 3 years. I have is myself at the end. All I want is love, and all I want too much to ask. We love. Let's go down. Gorilla reunited with its human dad after 7 years apart. These elephants waited 3 years to meet their human friends. This orca hasn't seen its rescuer in over 2 years. Lions reunited with their savior after 8 months apart. This young guy saw his lost dog after 3 months. Can I say all I have to myself at the end? This camel has been waiting for months to its owner. The baby monkey reunited with its adoptive dad after 3 months. This lion meets its owner again after 4 years apart. This girl visited her horse after a year of separation. This dog had been waiting for his owner from the hospital for a year. The baby kangaroo reunited with its rescuer after 5 months of separation. Wolves haven't seen their human dad in 9 months. Wolves reunited with their rescuer after 3 years apart. The man didn't stop searching for his lost dog for 8 long months. And they were finally reunited. This young lion and the man haven't seen each other for a year. This huge bear reunited with his human after 7 months of separation. The tiger cubs haven't seen their human dad in 2 months. This baby penguin was waiting over a month to meet its rescuer. The dog reunited with its owner after 2 years of separation. This monkey hasn't seen its saviors in 3 years. The parrot has been waiting 7 months for this meeting. This good boy has been waiting for months to meet his human. Parrots are always happy to greet their human death. Is a good guy on my ex. The baby kangaroo reunited with its rescue after 7 months apart. This baby tiger hasn't seen its human dad in weeks. The monkey reunites with adoptive sister after a year of separation. This girl waited 2 years to meet her horse. This guy thought he'd never see his lost dog again. This bull reunited with its human mom after 4 months. This eagle has been waiting 6 months to meet its savior. Lions reunited with their savior after 3 years apart. This camel hasn't seen its human dad in 9 months. Two best friends have been apart all summer. The young lion reunited with his rescuer after 10 months. The kangaroo waited almost a year to meet its human mom. This stingray hasn't seen its longtime buddy in a very long time. Young lion reunites with his adoptive dad after 8 months. The dolphin hasn't seen its diving buddies in a year. Golden retriever reunited with owner after going missing. These two buddies haven't seen each other in 3 months. Lion reunited with his rescuer after 2 years of separation. The guy didn't expect to see his dog who was lost a month ago. The crocodile reunited with its rescuer after 2 years apart. The horse visited its owner in hospice care. This donkey hasn't seen his adoptive mom in 7 months. This lioness was reunited with her adoptive dad after 2 years. Baby monkey hasn't seen his human mom in 3 months. This cute piggy has been waiting almost a year to meet its owner. Baby lion hasn't seen its adoptive dad in 3 weeks. This rooster had been waiting to meet its owner for months. The donkey reunited with best friend after a year of separation. The tiger cub hasn't seen his human dad in months. Reuniting this dog with its owner after 5 months apart. This monkey and its human met a year later. Monkey reunited with her human mom after 2 months. This girl hasn't seen her horse in 2 years. The cow lovingly greets her owner every morning. Two best friends reunite after 3 months apart. This girl hadn't seen her dog in over a year. Baby lions were reunited with their human dad after a month of separation. This monkey reunited with its rescuer after 7 months of separation. To ask, is it something wrong with me? This dog saw its owner after a year apart. This deer and its human mom haven't seen each other in 2 months. Baby monkey recognizes its rescuer after 4 months of separation. These tiger cubs haven't seen their adoptive mom in 2 months. The donkey had been waiting to meet its best friend for 14 months. Elephants reunited with their human friend after a year of separation. The dog had been waiting 8 months to meet its owner. The lion cubs haven't seen their adopted dad in over a month. The young lion is happy to see its adoptive dad after 7 months apart. The baby monkey waited 2 months to meet its human mom. The baby tiger hasn't seen its human for weeks. This monkey reunited with its human parents after 4 years of separation. Lions haven't seen their rescuer in over 2 years. The dogs waited 9 months for their owner from a business trip. A horse visited its owner in hospice care. These two buddies haven't seen each other in 3 months. Lion reunited with his rescuer after 2 years of separation. The man has been on a business trip for months, and his chickens are running to meet him. Old man reunited with his raccoon after 3 months of treatment. The smiling fox is so excited to meet its human that it stole the camera. He hasn't seen its best friend in months. For months later, the pig was reunited with its owner. The doggy has been waiting over a year to meet its human dad. Two best friends haven't seen each other in 5 months. The woman reunited with her missing dog after 3 months. The reunion of the lion and his savior after 7 years of separation. This monkey reunited with its humans after 5 years apart. The lions haven't seen their adoptive dad in 8 months. The dog has been waiting over a month to meet its owner. This alligator reunited with its human friend after 2 years. Baby stingray hasn't seen its adoptive mom in 3 months. The parrot has been waiting to meet its owner for 6 months. The elephant reunited with its adoptive mom after 2 years of separation. This boy's dog was lost 2 months ago and he has finally been found. This cat has been waiting over a year to meet its treating owner. This dog had been waiting for its owner from the hospital for a year. The baby monkey reunited with its adoptive dad after 3 months. This man has been searching for his missing dog for months, and he finally found it. This paralyzed dog hasn't seen its beloved owner for 5 months. The fox reunited with its rescuer after 8 months apart. The goat happily greets its adoptive mom from work every day. The gorilla reunited with her rescuer after 7 years of separation. The ostrich happily greets his human friend after a month apart. This dog has been waiting to meet his owner for over 2 years. And finally they were reunited. Shouldn't that be enough? The baby monkey reunited with his rescuers after a year apart. The elephant runs to his owner whom he hasn't seen in 2 years. The parent waits for his dad to come home every day. The tiger sees his adoptive dad after 2 years. The goldfish is always waiting to meet its best friend. The chimpanzee reunited with humans who saved his life. The man reunited with his lost dog after a week of searching. The crocodile hasn't seen his best friend in a year. The baby elephant waited over a month to meet his human dad. The baby monkey hasn't seen his adoptive dad in for months. The zebra waited all summer to meet her owner. This flamingo reunited with his rescuer after a year apart. Elephants reunited with their human friend after 2 years apart. The lions haven't seen their adopted dad in 9 months. The horse has been waiting over a year to meet her owner. This boy thought he'd never see his lost cat again. Huge Cutie hasn't seen his human dad in 6 months. The turkey reunited with his owner after 5 months apart. To best friends meeting after 6 months apart. The lion and his adoptive mom reunite after a year of separation. The baby monkey greets his human sister. The monkey reunited with his adopted sister after a year of separation. The dog had been waiting for months to be picked up from the shelter by his hospitalized owner. This ostrich hasn't seen his human mom in a month. Monkey reunited with his human parents after 5 years of separation. This chicken hasn't seen its best friend all summer. The baby llama waited a month to meet her adoptive mom. The monkey reunited with his adoptive parents after 3 years of separation. This young tiger hasn't seen his best friend in 7 months. The parrot had been waiting for 3 months to meet its owner, who was in the hospital. Best friends reunite after 9 months apart. The baby elephant hasn't seen his adoptive dad in 2 months. The kangaroo cub has been waiting months to meet his rescuer. The sea lion reunited with his rescuer after 3 years apart. The lions haven't seen their owner in over 6 months. This baby kangaroo waited a month to meet his human mom. This young lioness hasn't seen her rescuer for 6 months. The elephants waited 2 years to meet their owner. Monkey reunited with his human mom after 8 years apart. The lion hasn't seen his human dad in 7 months. Giraffe reunited with his best friend after a month apart. This dog has been waiting to meet his owner for over 2 years. Two best friends reunited after a month apart. This calf is happy to see its owner after a long time. The sea lion waited a week to be reunited with its trainer. The family of wolves reunited with their savior after 2 years apart. The giant giraffe hasn't seen his human friend in for months. This sweet bull is happy to meet his owner. Lioness reunites with her adoptive dad after a year apart. The killer whale met its rescuer for the first time in 3 years. Owner surprised husky after a long time apart. The dog visited his owner in the hospital after 2 months apart. Baby stingray is very happy to see his rescuer. The donkey reunited with his best friend after a year of separation. The camel cried after a long separation from its owner. The dolphin is happy to meet his human friends. Reuniting the baby monkey with her adoptive mom after a year apart. The deer happy to meet their foster mom after 4 months. This camel hasn't seen its owner in a long time. Two friends reunite after a week of searching after the earthquake. This orangutan hasn't seen his favorite human in a year. The reunion of two friends after 2 years apart. The swan waited 3 months to meet its owner. The mom chimpanzee has been reunited with the baby she thought had died during childbirth. Orphan bear cub reunited with his human dad after years of separation. The dog's first meeting with his owner in 3 years. The group of lions hasn't seen their human friend for a month. The reunion of the little monkey with her savior after a year of separation. Tiger cub has been waiting for this meeting for 3 months. The cat waited 7 months to meet his owner. This huge cutie is running to his friend, whom he hasn't seen for 3 months. Turtle walks to her adoptive dad after a month of separation. Monkeys haven't seen their adoptive dad for a month. The reunion of a rooster with its owner after 6 months of separation. The baby elephant is very happy to see his human friend. All I have is myself. The bear is happy to see his human dad again after 2 months. The reunion of a moose and his savior after a year of separation. This rhino hasn't seen his best friend in 8 months. All I have is myself at the end of. The killer whale hasn't forgotten her savior after 5 years apart. The giraffe hasn't seen his adoptive dad for 6 months. Young lion always looking forward to meeting his human best friend. All I have is myself at the end of the day. This blind dog felt his master's presence after a long separation. The huge python hasn't seen its adoptive dad for a month. The hyena is always waiting to meet her best human friend. Baby monkey greets his adoptive dad, whom he hasn't seen for over a week. The reunion of the leopards with their savior 3 years later. The girl 6 months later visited the kangaroo she rescued from a forest fire. The reunion of the monkeys with their savior after 3 years of separation. This wolf had been waiting all summer to meet his adoptive mom. The baby elephant loves to play with his best human friend. Baby monkey hasn't seen his adoptive dad for 20 days. The reunion of a bear and his best friend after 3 months of separation. The eagle is always happy to meet his savior. The long-awaited reunion of the dog with his owner after a year of separation. The young lion is very happy to meet his human friend. These boys haven't seen their adoptive mom in 5 months. This huge cutie hasn't seen his adoptive daddy for 2 months. Alligator's reunion with her rescuer after a year of separation. These guys have been waiting to meet their humans friend for over 6 months. The little monkey reunited with his adoptive mom after a month of separation. The lost dog returned to his owner after 4 months of searching. The chicken hasn't seen its best friend for a long time. This dolphin hasn't seen its friend all summer. Reunited dogs with their adoptive dad after a year of separation. Joyful lambs run towards their friend. This young tiger hasn't seen his best friend for 2 weeks. The boy got the best Christmas present of all, in the form of a reunion with his lost cat. Little monkey is always very happy to meet her adoptive brother. Baby penguin hasn't seen his favorite zoo employee in for months. The kangaroo doesn't want to let go of his human mom. This chimpanzee was reunited with his adoptive parents. That saved his life. The dog visited his best friend after 1 month of separation. This goose hasn't seen his human mom for 6 months. The reunion of the young tiger with her owner after 1 year apart.